Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the homestead. First thing on my agenda today is to trim a branch that's rubbing up on the RV. You know, leaves come out, branches get heavier, they start rubbing. So we got to cut that off so it doesn't mess up the roof on the RV. So let's get to it. Okay, well, there was only one branch actually hitting the RV. There was another one above it that was going to at some point. So I cut them both down and a couple little ones out of the way. Also trims it up higher, makes it safer for us and the animals. Chopped them up. I'll take them over and throw them in the burn pile. Then I'm on to something else. Welcome back. I don't know if you remember this mess here in lights. It's the little fairy lights that Brenda wanted to put. Wow. That was a gust of wind. I don't know if you remember this stuff here, but I was working on putting the fairy lights in on the walkway for Brenda a few days ago. And managed to cut them in half with the staple gun. I used too strong a staple gun. And anyway, I soldered them all back together. There's a varnish coating on these wires to keep them from shorting out. And so I'm having to burn off a little bit of the coating on the end there so the solder will stick.
So what's it do, drip down on it?
But yeah, the solder, when it melts, it goes down, just hangs from gravity.
Doesn't it have to have some type of a solar charge?
Yeah, how do you know it's on?
I push the button.
We let it sit out in the sun for basically a week, and they're not working at all. So I must have created a short somewhere else in that section. So I'm going to cut them off here where they join the regular plug, just past the point where I soldered them last time, and then resolder them onto this wire here. Yeah, they'll be a couple feet shorter, a foot shorter, but that's fine. We have enough, I'm sure. So, soldering iron's heating up. Let's get to this. This is pretty delicate wire. You have to be very careful, especially when cutting it, but soldering as well. These wires have a very thin coat of varnish or something on them to keep them from shorting out when they touch each other. So that I'll just scrape that off a little bit with the razor blade, so the solder will stick to it, so it'll stick to the other wire. Now I'm going to do what they call tinning the wires. T-I-N-I-N-G, tinning the wires. That's just melting solder onto the wire, so that when I go to make my connection to the new wire, which also has solder on it already, it's already been tinned, all I have to do is heat the joint and they will melt together. At least that's the plan. if you can see that, but they're working now. Yay. Okay, I kind of got the heat shrink on one of them anyway. Okay, well that does it for me for today. We got the path lights finished. Quick update on Freddy, the big cat. He had a pretty good hole in his side and it was swollen up, and it started draining real good yesterday, and we kind of helped it out. And it's healing up. If we can get him to stop licking on it as much. Some of the licking on it's not so bad because it does keeps it moist and allows it to heal from the inside out. We just need to make sure that we get all that nastiness out of there. But he's feeling a lot better. He still hasn't tried to escape the pen since his accident, which is good news. But we'll keep our little prayers up for him. Thank you so much for watching us. We really appreciate it. God bless you. We'll see you next time on the homestead. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Share it with your friends. Bye-bye now.